Live. There we go.
What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Journal with my brother Miguel. We are here at Columbus Lounge in Bakersfield, California, again for the first third of the week show. And we got a lot of news that we got just this morning, just within the last couple of hours, as a matter of fact. So we've got quite a bit to go over today, you guys. We've got some cigar news affecting the Bakersfield Gentleman, and also some cigar news affecting the rest of the cigar industry as far as retailers go. So we got some stuff to talk about, but before we do that, I want to let Miguel have the floor for a minute so that he can go over some stuff with you guys. Hack, how you doing? Stammy, how you doing? And let him go over some stuff before we really get into the meat of what we want to talk about today. So I can do some sharing, he can do some talking, and then we'll get into it, guys. So Mike, you want to take it over?
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, Jim, Samuel, Tom, Isaac, how you guys all doing? Glad to see all y'all here. Take care of that real quick because there is so much to talk about. I don't know if we can get to all of it. I'm going to start with happy birthday. Not to me. No, I'm not saying happy birthday to myself because that's weird. And that's not until Saturday anyway. So, no. Happy birthday, Smoke Keeney. I had no idea. Frankie had to tell me. Where did you hear it from? You on Instagram?
Because we're friends and I know when my friends' birthdays are.
Okay. What? No. I don't remember birthdays very well. I thank God for Facebook.
Just because you're a shitty friend doesn't mean I am.
Wow. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thank you. Kevin, how you doing? Michael, how's it going? Over at Habanos in San Diego. Very nice. Bill, how you doing? No, I'm thank goodness for Facebook notifications about friends' birthdays because I am just terrible with dates. So it really does help out. If you guys want me to give you a shout out on yours, make sure you say it on here that your birthday is coming up so I can know ahead of time.
Yeah, and 100% disclosure, I had no idea it was her birthday until I looked on Instagram this morning. Yeah.
So Instagram, I was correct. I was correct in the beginning. Thank you. Guys, I am starting today off, or my second cigar of today, actually. I can get that. There we go, a little bit. I'm having the Masters, one of the new cigars, the Master and Pupil line, from Archetype from Ventura Cigar Company in their Archetype line. Michael's was on the 11th. Oh, very nice, man.
Happy belated birthday.
I apologize that it happened during all this shutdown stuff. I know it sucks, but I still hope you had a great birthday. I'm going to head and remove this here flip band right now, which is an awesome foil silver right here. Gotta get that off really slowly so I don't hurt my cigar. There we go. It is a pure Nicaraguan cigar. It comes in at 6 inches by 50 ring gauge, a little thicker of a guy right there, but nothing wrong with that. I had a chance to measure it on the cigar prop measuring tool, but I also checked online and I know what size the cigars are. So if you ever need to make sure, go ahead and pick yourself one of those up. They're really cool. I'm also using my little stand right now. I absolutely love this guy. It's perfect, fits in my wallet, doesn't take up any room. Thank you so much for joining me in the morning, guys, for the morning show. If you go ahead this week, all you have to do is like the video, share it, and put your name in the comments, and you're entered for a chance to win some cigars on the Monday show or the week morning shows. Monday through Friday this week, everyone will have a chance to win. The first winner being Samuel. Again, good job, Samuel. Today's winner has not been chosen. We will reveal it tomorrow. And then let's see. JJ Room 307. JJ Room 307. I don't think. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I've not heard of this. Hey, Danielle is entered. Yeah, she is entered to win. So tune in tomorrow, see if you won. What do you call it? You don't have to be live to win, but you do have to tune in and share in order to be entered in the first spot. Your name is safe, so don't worry.
Oh, the Jeremy Jack. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Threw me for a loop there. I was like, JJ. I was honestly, first thing that popped in my head, who are you thinking?
JJ from Lord Puffer.
Yep. Right there, too. I was right in the same spot.
Yep.
Hey, Cam.
Cam, how you doing? Guys, today I am smoking the HVC 500 limited edition that I got from Lily Cigar Club. And this cigar is using a Corojo 99 wrapper from Jalapa, an undisclosed varietal binder, also coming to you from Jalapa, and Criollo 98 and Criollo 99 as the fillers from Jalapa and Esteli. First time having this cigar, but I've actually heard a lot of great things about the cigar. It's starting off a little bit spicy as I just lit it up right now, but I do think that will dissipate. John, how you doing?
Hey, John.
But yeah, as Miguel said, a lot of stuff to get into today. Of course, very happy birthday to Shmokini. We had her on about a month ago on the podcast, and she is fantastic. If you guys haven't seen or heard that one yet, you guys can go back onto the live shows and look at it. Or if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at the podcast, it's also on the podcast. You guys can look that one up. And she was an absolute pleasure to talk to. Awesome girl. So I hope she has a fantastic birthday. Danielle's having herself a breakout Fuma for her after lunch snack. That's a great choice.
I had that cigar on a show not too long ago. I think Saturday, if not the Saturday before that. I had the Brick House. That's a great cigar. I do love it.
Alex, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
Cam, I don't know how long we'll be here. We do have a lot of other stuff we have to take care of today, but I'm not sure exactly how long we will be here. So something I'm going to touch on right now that I'm also going to bring up later on, probably towards the end of the show. Abe from Smokin'. If you guys have not yet visited his site, Smokin', they also do a Cigar of the Month club. He is doing what he's calling the Pay It Forward promotion. And basically, if you spend $100 at his store on his site, he is going to allow you to choose someone to receive a $50 gift certificate. He said he's noticed some people having to cancel their cigar subscription because, with all this COVID-19 stuff going on, it's become quite difficult for some people. And, it may only be $30, but that $30 for someone who has a family can go towards gas, go towards bills, go towards food. And when you don't have an income coming in, you haven't got your stimulus yet, maybe unemployment hasn't come in just yet, every bit helps. So, some of the first things to go are obviously the extras. So, your cigar subscriptions, maybe the Netflix goes, you just stick to regular cable or just, the internet stuff. So he's doing this fantastic promotion. It starts tomorrow at noon Eastern time, which will be 9 o'clock our time here on the West Coast. And basically, for every $100 you spend, you guys can send a $50 gift certificate through an email address. It has to be through an email address to someone else. Alex, yeah, we would love to come to Arizona again.
Yeah.
Northwood, Montana, back in the house. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Yeah, I think I saw you this morning too, if I remember correctly. Thank you so much.
So I spoke with Abe earlier today, and just told him what a great idea I thought it was that he was doing. And he's like, yeah, we want to reach as many people, so just let everybody know. Talk about it. And I said, we will absolutely talk about it, my man. So now the only thing is, for those of you that are more fortunate and are able to purchase cigars, if you're going to buy $200 worth of cigars, do it on two separate purchases. Yeah. It's every $100, but they have to be on separate purchases. So if I was going to go buy $200 worth of cigar, I'd buy $100, close out that one, so I get that $50 gift certificate for someone, and then do another $100, so you get another $50 gift certificate. If you do all 200 on one, you're only going to get one. So that's the two things to remember. Do it in increments of 100, and make sure you have a usable email address for that person to receive that gift card. I think it's a beautiful thing that he's doing. I mean, if you're spending 100 and he's basically giving you $50 to give away to somebody else,
that's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he absolutely is a rock star. That's amazing. Maybe if you and a buddy are going to buy some cigars, maybe you guys go in together so you guys can reach that $100 mark, and then you guys can bless somebody else. That's from Smokin', John.
Smokin', INN. INN.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Like in a hotel.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Abe is absolutely phenomenal. He really takes care of his customers. Yeah, and if you don't know of anybody that can use it, that's a great point Danielle's making right there. If you guys are going to spend that $100 and you don't have anybody immediately that can use it, absolutely send it to Cigars for Warriors. Danielle, if you could put Cigars for Warriors email address in the comments, Mike, you can pin that.
Open.
That way, if you guys want to donate that $50 gift certificate to Cigars for Warriors, you guys can absolutely. That's a great idea right there.
Yeah, and Danielle, do me a favor, get a hold of me after the show too. I'd really appreciate that. Ephraim, how you doing? I don't know if I said this, but Mitch, how you doing?
Mitch, how you doing?
Isaac, you're saying hello again. We already said hi to you, Isaac.
Yeah.
Stop hugging all the hellos. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so again, you guys, spend $100. You're gonna get a code to send out on an email for someone to receive a $50 gift certificate. So that's really, really cool. And again, if you're going to spend more than $100, you can spend $200. Do it on 2 separate transactions.
Yes.
Every $100 gets as a transaction gets that.
There we go.
So we'll definitely want to make sure you guys are able to take advantage of that. And if you have 2 or 3 guys that want to go in together, spend $20-$30 each, come together and make that $100 happen, then you guys can bless one of your friends. Maybe someone who's not working right now who would really love some cigars. Maybe you want to donate to Cigars for Warriors. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing that Abe's doing, and it's a fantastic promotion. They'll run for 2 days. It starts at noon tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. It will run through Friday, Eastern Standard Time at noon again. No, John, there's not a coupon code that I know of. I'm still getting information on it. I'm going to talk to Abe a little bit more after the show, and we're trying to get him on tomorrow morning to go before the promotion takes place. So, John, I'll text you later on once I find out some more information on this.
Yeah, we'll make sure everything gets revealed. We go on at 8 a.m. in the morning. So by then, we'll have all the information because it'll only be an hour until the deal goes live for us here on the West Coast. So we'll make sure to have all the information to you, hopefully before that, like Frankie's saying, just so everybody's ready in the morning. Hey, get those deals in.
Yeah.
You're going to want them. It's a really awesome offer. I love that generosity. It's crazy.
Yeah. Arlene, how you doing?
Hey.
But who else do you know that after you spend $100 at a store, he's going to give you an extra $50 to give to somebody else in need? I mean, really?
He was.
How often does that happen?
Oh gosh, never. I've never seen a deal that cool. The biggest one you see is Cole's. Oh, you spent $50. Here's $5.
Yeah.
After a month, and after you spend another $50 with us, that's the closest you'll get to it.
Yeah. So it's really amazing. So even if you guys aren't going to spend $100, if you guys want to go and just support Abe by buying that 5-pack, buying a 10-pack, whatever you guys want to do, just help him out because he's doing some really great stuff. Chris, how you doing?
Hey,
Chris, I think you'd like that.
That guy.
I'm building a protocol bundle. Awesome.
Nice call. Yeah, Isaac, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I know. It's super cool of them. I think I was watching his video where he first announced it, and he was talking about how guys were getting a hold of him about purchasing, like trying to pay for their buddy's subscription pack for them, like kind of like a favor, like or a gift. Like, hey, I know times are tough. I want my buddy to have these cigars too. And that was cool to hear. Like, before anything was going, individuals to each other were trying to be helpful in any way they could. And you love seeing that. And not only did he see that, but he took it a step further and rewarded people for that kind of behavior. Mm-hmm. And we're all benefiting from it now.
Yep.
So everyone out there who's generous, because I know a lot of you guys are, not just to us, but to everyone out there for Cigars for Warriors, to each other. Good job keeping, a little bit of humanity going.
Yeah.
Well, everything's going crazy. So you guys keeping it real. I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. For those of you just joining us, you guys are talking about Smoke Inn. The owner, Abe, has announced he's doing a pay it forward promotion. And basically what he's doing is he is giving everybody who spends $100 the opportunity to get $50 to donate to somebody that they know that might be in need of cigars. He's like, we can't pay your rent, we can't pay your bills, but we can give you some cigars.
Yeah, can't make hand sanitizer.
Yeah, you can't make hand sanitizer. So basically the deal is you spend $100 and give them an email address to someone that can use some cigars, and they will send them a gift certificate for $50 for them to be able to get some cigars from Smoke Inn. So that's amazing. Burner, how you doing?
Hey, brother, how you going?
Yeah, Arlene, exactly. With so many people out, Abe was saying that a lot of people have had to come to him. And John, how you doing? And basically say they have to cancel their subscription because it's either $30 for subscription or $30 for food for their family, and you gotta make that sacrifice. So he said when he heard about that and a few people had to do it, he's like, we can definitely do something about this. So I think it's really, really cool that he's able to do that. I mean, you spend $100, you give them an email address, and he is going to send that person a $50 gift card so they can get some cigars. So if you know anybody that needs it, you guys, and you're going to spend money on cigars anyways, shoot them that email address so they can get a hold of them and they can use that. I mean, it's beautiful.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, maybe we don't all have $100 right now, but pass that news on because they don't get better deals than that. I mean, what was that show? The League. Recession special. I'm currently not paying rent for 5 months.
Yeah.
Well, recession does for me. If I buy 2 hot dogs, I get a free grape drink. But I'm a simple man, simple pleasures. All right. Gosh dang it. I'm sorry. I go on a tangent.
But again, you guys, if you guys are going to spend $200, do it on 2 different transactions.
Yes.
You'll get 2 gift certificates for these people. If you spend $200 all at once, you're only going to get 1. So kind of try to adjust accordingly so we can help as many people as we can.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's burning nice. I'm still barely getting into it, but we're doing well. Patrick, how you doing?
Hey, you doing?
And if you guys have used Smoke-In before, let us know. Abe's a great guy. Takes really good care of his customers. If you guys subscribe to his Cigar of the Month Club, let us know what you think of it. That's one that we don't do currently.
I think it's time.
But maybe it's time to show some support. A lot of S's there.
Yeah, social distance, but still get stuff from him.
Yeah,
I thought that's what you're going for some reason.
Start signing up for that. So yeah, I think that'd be great to help them out.
100%. I always want to say, yeah. Patrick says newbie here. Good morning. Good morning to you too. Where are you from? And if you like cigars, let us know what you're smoking. I saw a comment earlier. I want to make sure I got this. Okay, yeah, Alex, right here. Frankie, that stick looks like it's burning nice and straight. That does look like some great ash on there.
I'm still barely getting into it, but it's burning really well. It's tasting good. And yeah, I agree with Danielle. The cigar community are some amazingly generous people.
100%.
They really, really are. So it's a very tight community because we all learn this together. So really great to see that Abe is doing that.
That's a little more friendly cigar news. Can I want to promote someone here real quick. I'm not smoking this Archetype for no reason, guys. Michael Giannini in Indiana, Ortez will be on later today, actually about half an hour after our show ends. And I really like to say thank you because they kind of gave us a little window so we're not overlapping.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome of them. And I can't tell you how much cigar information you get out of those shows. And I love how often they're going live right now. So if you please go check out Ventura Cigar Company's page after this. If you have a little more time, you can still catch it afterwards after it's done when it's not live. If you have to do it later, definitely check them out too, though, because I really like Ventura cigars.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's just a little extra promo right there to throw out there for the day.
Matt, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, Matt.
Good to see you.
Good pictures, by the way. Thank you.
Yes. If you guys haven't gone to the Bakes of Gentlemen page yet, Matt posts pictures basically every day. And
it's so much. It's so nice.
I do get a little jealous. He has a pappy sometimes. It's what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, some great pictures there. And if you guys go over to the Bakersfield Instagram page, which is BacoGent661, you guys will see our picture for Smokini to wish her happy birthday.
Let's see. Gilbert, Arizona, loves cigars. Big fan of Drew Estate. Working on lunch break, so currently not enjoying one. I get you. I know how that goes. And Isaac coming in with started to smoke in COTM.
Cigar of the month.
Gosh dang it, Miguel. Cigar of the month box, and it's great so far. They are super fastly shipped. Great quality. Dang, that is great quality. Almost double basically what you're paying worth of product. Arrived in a steel pouch too. I like that. I like but I think I'm not going to fault anybody if they want to try to save money on shipping so they don't send a bunch of stuff. But when it's something nice and sealed in there, your product's taken care of.
Yeah.
I really do appreciate that. Yeah. But at that price, that's crazy that that's awesome. Less than $30 basically.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into it. I'm going to go online and see what some of the past boxes have been just to get an idea of what he sends out. Currently the only one that we're doing is luxury. I think that they send out some fantastic stuff.
That's never going to stop.
But yeah, I'm always going to order from them. So I'm going to go ahead and check out Smoke-Ins and see what theirs is all about. Because I'd love to be able to throw Abe some support because he's doing such a fantastic job for the community.
Oh, absolutely. And something we touch on from time to time is like the age range of cigar smokers, smoking habits, like how often, where do they lean towards depending on where they start with. Smokers. We don't really talk about is little dirty of a subject, but how much people spend on cigars. I'm pretty sure the numbers are out there. Like on average, smoker will spend this much in this range, especially when you find the guys. You could do the number in your head. I think that the average number is 2 a month or 3 a month for an average smoker right now.
I don't remember the numbers,
but something similar to that. Not even 1 a week. I think it's like one every other week is the normal. And then you find your patterns. Like there's the $8 to $12 range. There's the 13 to 16 and whatnot. So if you break it down that way. So when you look at these boxes, when you look at the $30 box, you look at something from that $50 range where you get some great stuff. Like I believe luxuries, that's about the price point, right?
We pay $54 for luxury for the platinum box. And I know that is more expensive than most boxes. But in my opinion, I like it because you are getting that, that Davidoff, that Opus, that Atabey,
100%.
that Byron every month.
Yeah.
And here in California, when those cigars are $25-$30, that's already more than half of what you're spending your money on. So I like that. That's just me. They do have the lower tier, which is their gold, which I think is like $34 a month. And you're only gonna get 3 cigars, but even those 3 cigars are worth it. You got this HVC, even if you got the gold edition. So I think that's fantastic.
Dude, that's awesome.
Man, I'm smoking the hell out of the factory smoke with their Churchill. Have you guys tried? I have not yet.
The factory smoke, which one is on the Maduro? I have had that, and I like it. I don't think I've had it in the Churchill. I don't remember the size.
Hey, Chris, we understand, man. You stay safe out there. Do what you got to do.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, stay safe, please.
Mr. Red licked my butt last night. Wow, it's been a long time. Can we screenshot that and send that to James?
Oh my goodness, we need to save that forever.
Yeah, that's fantastic, Matt.
Sorry.
That is good to know.
Please don't mess up the stream. Oh gosh, dang it! Come on.
Oh man,
there we go. Screenshotted that.
That is hilarious. I'm gonna send that to James later.
Yeah, I need to make sure he knows about that. But what I was getting at is like the cigar boxes, 1 or 2 could fall into some people's budgets very easily. If you're in the mood to always try something new, versus maybe just walking into your local shop and grabbing a couple here and there. I think it's kind of cool to have those options where you're getting curated, great quality products, and that there's a lot of companies like Smoke Inn and Luxury who do a great job of getting good cigars in your hands.
Now, Danielle brings up a good point here. And this is why we really don't talk prices a lot on the show unless we're doing show deals.
Yeah.
At the shop. She says she will not put forth $10 to $12 unless it's a special occasion. She has a great section of go-to cigars that are under $8. She also likes to buy bundles due to the cost point.
I like bundles.
Now, the only thing is that every state has a different tax. And ours, New York, Utah, Hawaii, and there's one more state in there that are over 50%. When there's some states, like I believe South Carolina, that pay 8%. So an $8 to $10 cigar for you here would be in that $10 to $12 range. So that's something that you really got to take into consideration. That's why when people go, oh, how much is that cigar? I don't like to tell you. Because even though it's this much here in California, maybe it's $2 less where you're at. So, that's really why we only talk about quality of the cigars, not so much the price point of the cigars.
Yeah, it's very hard for us to determine in other areas. Not much of a box guy. I prefer variety of sticks. Yeah, definitely. I don't usually buy boxes. I mean, there are some that are very good exceptions, and Frankie points them out. I think the Oliva Serie Milanio deserves a box here and there.
Well, actually, I have a question real quick for Burner then. Now, you may not be a box guy, but do you buy 20 cigars at a time, like the amount that would come in a normal box, or are you only getting like 3 or 4? And if you are getting 20 or more cigars, would you get 20 or more cigars of the same brand, or would you always mix and match? When we do show deals, we used to say, buy a box, get this free plus this discount. And we've gone away from that and said, buy a multiple of 20, which is the same amount as you'd get in a normal box.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't want, we had Alec and Bradley on last week. Maybe you want 10 Magic Toast, 5 Project 40s, and 5 Gatekeepers. And that would still count as that box. So you would still get the discount.
I think at our shop in town, you can almost get one different stick to count to 20 and then get that 6 if you'd like. I mean, that's just, if you really want those varieties.
Yeah.
So, that's a good point. I'm trying to think of my own purchasing history. I usually will buy a box worth of cigars in a month, but I don't know why I don't just do it at once and get the better deals sometimes.
Yeah.
That's my own fault. But at the same time, I love going into a shop when I'm there and seeing what I want, not planning it out ahead of time, if that makes sense. And that's why I like the luxury box, because I don't have to do any planning. I can just find something like, oh, man, I can't wait to try this.
Yeah, I don't really buy boxes. It's I mix and match 10s and 5s. Okay.
See, that's exactly right. I like that.
I've purchased a few boxes. Those were always Andalusian Bulls. Those has always been for his birthday, with the exception of this year, because A, we don't have any at the shop right now. And B, they've gone up in price quite a bit. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Let's see. We offer a Build-A-Bucks discount, 20 sticks. Yeah, that's exactly what we do too now.
Love it.
Yeah, Tom, that's exactly what we do. And as a matter of fact, If you guys have a shop or a smoke club that you guys belong to, I want you guys to steal this idea.
What? Oh, you gotta tell it. Oh man. All
now,
right.
what we do here at the club, and we've done this every other year, and we call it the 20 for 20. So you get 20 people together. Everybody buys a box of cigars. Now, you guys have to set a price limit. I don't want everybody going out and buying, super, super inexpensive cigars when somebody else is buying an expensive cigar. Set a price point. Say, hey, you have to be able to buy a single cigar online for $7 or more. Then you can buy the box. You get 20 people to do this. You all meet up, and basically what you do is one at a time, you go up, you tell people about your cigar. You say, this is my cigar. This is why I like it. This is the blend. This is who makes it. Peter, how you doing? And then you hand one out to everybody, and you keep one for yourself. Yep. And everybody does that. And by the end of the night, you have one of your cigars, but you have 19 other cigars that maybe you would not have tried unless someone gave it to you. So we call it the 20 for 20, kind of like ESPN did their 30 for 30s. And, it's a fun time for people. It's a great way to try some new cigars. And you basically get a whole box of cigars, of new cigars that you probably may not have tried before.
That's very true. Yeah, I cannot wait till we do it again. I think we'll be in the clear for this taster because we've had to postpone a few. I'm sad about it, but it's for health reasons. I get it. But I don't want this one to get messed up. I don't want it. Dean, I don't want to miss your comment either. Good afternoon to you as well. Giannis, love seeing you, brother. Alex, when are you going to have your sister on again?
Which one?
Yeah, we have 4 of those. Oh, man. The younger ones are, they're all right. I'm just kidding. They're all awesome. I don't know. I'll hit her up. Maybe we could video time her in sometime for the morning show. Cigar has to be pretty damn mind-blowing for me to buy a box. I have multiple boxes of both Pappy Van Winkle, Bulls, and all the Sinistro line. Dang, yeah. And those are some mind-blowing cigars you just spoke of as well. Well, I won't deny it. Mm-hmm. But when I look at boxes, I think about not just what I smoke, but this guy too, because I'll share with him whenever. And then we have some buddies here in the lounge that if I want them to try something, I want to we'll buy some, kind of hand them out a little bit. I'm not saying we do it often, but when there's one cigar you're really excited about, you want to share. So those are the more times where I'd buy a box.
Yeah, and I will say for us in particular, it's more difficult to buy boxes. A, storage, and B, likelihood of us actually getting to it because we smoke so many different cigars because of the reviews, the shows, the podcast. It's really, really hard for us to be able to say, oh, I can't wait to get to this box. I'm going to smoke it. If we buy a box, it's probably going to be for aging. Right now, we have 3 boxes that are being aged. We have the Oliva Serie Via Milanio. Thank you, Mitch. Got that for me last year on my birthday. So been aging for over a year now. I have Hack. We'll see you later.
Have a good one. Good meeting.
We have a box of Viva La Vida in the Diademas, the limited edition size, aging.
Can't wait to open
and
that.
We have a box of Ventura cigars, Sacred Scales, that are also aging. All these are full. They've been opened just because I wanted to look at them because they're so pretty. Except for the Oliva Serie Via, that has not been opened yet. That is still in the packaging and everything. I'm just leaving that how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I really don't see a rationalization for us to buy boxes at a time. I have bought 5 packs, I've bought 10 packs, I've bought samplers.
Oh, yeah.
I go to Cigars in the Morning, I'll buy a couple here and there, for the week, just in case I know there's going to be some time where I'm just sitting outside and I want to smoke a cigar and I don't want to break into the review stash or the giveaway stash. So I'll just have some stuff for myself because I leave. There is it.
You got it.
This. Got it.
Got it.
I leave that here. So yeah, I look really dumb doing
and
that.
Tell you a million times, and I will have to do it a million times more, is to stop him from smoking the giveaway cigars. Like, oh, this one looks really good. Like, no, we have to give that one away. Do this with it. But okay, I don't want to miss any of these comments. The last time I was on, what was that one for? I'm not sure.
The last one, oh, Jessica.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The last one that was on, that was Jessica, the older sister. Don't worry. Yeah. No, I'll hit her up. See if we can get her on the morning show. Samuel's question: would anyone do a 5 cigar blind tasting? I actually wanted to see if you guys would be willing to do that.
Here's another thing that you can do, Samuel. If you got some friends that maybe live in a different state, what you can do is you guys do a blind 5 taste test or even a 3. And what you do is you ship them 5 or 3 cigars. They'll ship you 5 or 3, whatever you agree on. Take the bands off. Don't tell them what it is. And don't buy cigars like the Bull that are very easily distinguishable. Get cigars that you can't really tell apart from other ones. Make sure you can tell them apart. So maybe buy one Robusto, one Toro, and one Lancero, or make sure they're different wrappers so you can easily tell them apart. And then you keep the bands, get their input, and you give them yours. And at the end, maybe like on an Instagram message or text, tell each other what you got and see if they can either be like, oh, wow, yeah, I thought that's what that was. Or, see if you maybe blew their mind and they could not guess it at all.
I would love to try that. That'd be a cool idea. Then we go. Mathis Sneesterline is very nice. Got to see the Mr. Honor Among Thieves.
You don't know your acronyms, huh?
But it's not Mr. Honor Among Thieves, though. It's just Honor Among Thieves.
He was given a proper title.
Oh, okay. So you got to give a little respect. I get that.
Yeah.
I was thinking like we could do a because this dude's been watching these mystery box things where people sell like either high-end items on eBay, right?
You guys send me $10,000. I'm gonna buy a sneaker mystery box and do a live unboxing for you guys.
No,
I don't wear Jordans or Air Force Ones or Nike SBs and Yeezys and all this nonsense that this guy's doing, but it looks like fun. So if you guys want to sponsor that for only $10,000, we can do a sneaker mystery box.
They wouldn't tell us who they were for. Then I saw Jeremy with presenting them at a cigar event. I finally knew who those cigars were for. Proceeded, but combo box of Mr. White, Red, and Black. Very nice.
Oh, so you got to hang out with Wolfman. That's
nice.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Love Jeremy. Good guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But I would love to do like we do a cigar mystery bag. We do like, I don't know, $30. You get a minimum of like 3 or 4 cigars, or you get one really rare one, or it's whatever's going to be in there. Like we'll show you everything we bought for it, and then everybody gets something random in theirs.
See, that's the only thing I would have an issue with, and this is the thing that I brought up. If you're going to spend money on cigars, like $30-$40, I better not get one cigar. I don't care what it is. I will be pissed. I want more than one cigar. If I'm paying for a membership of something, I want multiple. If I got one cigar in my pack, I would be upset. Okay. That's just me.
Okay, if you did this is not a monthly thing, but a mystery box, like one time, and you saw the table of what's going to be on there.
Yeah,
and it could be either like it could be some bundle stuff, or it could be all the way to where I got a box of Atabay we could throw into a couple of them. So everyone has a chance to win some good stuff. Kind of like what you're talking about.
Oh, you're talking about that shitty mystery box,
like the Watch Gang thing.
Oh,
you said like you have this much of a chance to win something unbelievably high priced.
Yeah, because they had another mystery box that this guy did, and he got 3 of them. And basically, either you open it up and it's got a seal on it, and it's yours, and it tells you percentage of stuff you can win. They had some high end stuff in there, like Louis Vuitton stuff, but then some of it said New York street trash or paper clips, and it's $100.
Yeah,
they were $100. They sold them out. But if you kept it for 30 days, sent it back, they'd send you $1,000.
That's a rough one.
So yeah, it's like, oh man, what if there's something really cool in here? And they weight them so that they all weigh about the same.
Damn.
So you can't tell.
That's impressive.
What's a good mystery bag of one cigar? How much would you pay?
See, that's the thing. I don't know. I really don't. I would probably say if I did something like that, I would keep it at like $30
for one cigar.
Not for one cigar, but my mystery bag. I wouldn't do just one cigar though. It'd probably be a minimum of 2 cigars in everyone's thing. But that's the mystery of the thing. You could either do great or you could do terrible. It's kind of the gamble you take with that.
Yeah. I do JR Cigar of the Month Club, and they have great cigars. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I like the guys over at JR.
Yeah. I like the website. True. But we got more news to talk about.
Yeah, I have a question. 6 sticks, $25. See, here in California, that would be hard.
Yeah.
That would be really hard. Because you're talking less than $5 a stick. Even if you did 6 for $30, you'd be talking $5 a cigar. And for you to find that here in California, you're gonna get a lot of unbanded house sticks or bundle sticks. So that would be really hard to do in California. Somewhere like Arizona or was it South Carolina that pay like 8%, maybe a bit more affordable there. But here in California, that would be just almost impossible to do.
Yeah, it'd be real rough.
But speaking of cigars, someone had brought up Rocky Patel. cigars to us. And the vintage 99, is it the 99 or the 90 that's the white label?
Oh, come on, right now, put him in that spot. I do not remember. Is it 21? No, it is 63.
We're at 62.5% right now.
Oh,
we were at 65, but it went down. So, it's really high.
No, it's
unfortunately. So, I think it's the vintage 99 that's that white label Connecticut. That goes really, really well with coffee in the morning. He also made the 2006 with the San Andreas, which is the orange label, which is fantastic.
Love that cigar.
The 92, which is that maroon colored, which is really, really good. He has that LB1, which is cool. The ALR, which is fantastic.
Every time Matt tells me that, it hurts.
86% in Utah. See, we feel your pain, man.
They might as well just charge you 100% tax on that.
It is the 99. Okay, thank you, Matt. These are just some of the Rocky Patel cigars that I was mentioning to people that I like. The Decade's really nice too. If you guys have any that you guys like, put them in the comments. I'd like to know what you guys think. 8.6 in Tucson.
Don't gotta rub it in, Samuel. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. I'm glad for you guys, but I wish we could split it between us. Could you take like 30% of our tax, please? I'd be cool with that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I would not want that for you guys. Not in a million years.
Yeah, we don't wish that upon anybody. But if you guys have some Rocky Patel cigars that you would recommend to someone, please put it in the comments. I would really like to know.
We need like a Rocky Patel expert, though.
Yeah, it'd be great to have someone from Rocky Patel to tell us, oh, do this, do that. So I want to see in the comments, see if anybody posts anything that they like from Rocky Patel. Yeah. He's got a large portfolio.
The championship.
Championship by Rocky Patel is great. Okay.
How you doing, Paul, by the way?
He started out as a small boutique, and over the years, his company's grown and grown and grown, and now he's no longer a boutique. So he's got a lot of Sun-Grown Maduro, number 6, and the San Andreas. Yes, another really good one that I forgot to mention.
The Rocky has really become a face of the cigar industry, and he has worked bootstrap his way up. It's an impressive story. It really is.
Yeah. Do you guys like Sancho Panza? I do. I've had a couple. Yeah.
I can't remember.
I do.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
I love Mr. Rocky Patel. Have you guys had the Ray Lewis or the Gary Chef? No, I have not.
I know we got the Ray Lewis too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to try it. Dean says Rocky Patel Sun-Grown Maduro with a glass of Tears of. Is that La Llorona?
Llorona tequila? Dean, I have never heard of that.
What?
If you have a picture of that bottle, please send it to me because I would love to see that.
I need that in my life.
Yeah. Dean, please send me a picture of that through the Facebook page. I would love to see that.
I need that in my life. Yes. The
cigar brings out dark caramelized orange.
Nice.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. That just blew my mind right there. So as we talk about these Rocky Patel cigars, you guys, I hope you guys are joining us for Thursday's podcast, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will have Rocky Patel on. Just found out this morning, got a hold of his guy got a hold of us, said, hey, we'd love to have Rocky on your show. I said, yeah, I'll think about it. Just kidding. No, I absolutely said absolutely fantastic. Yes, please, we'd love to have him on. So this Thursday, we'll have Rocky Patel on. We'll be at Cigars and More. The store won't be open, but we will be there, and we'll be taking orders over the phone. So if you guys want to get in on some of the deals that we're going to have for Rocky Patel, you guys can call in during the show. If you guys have questions for him, you guys can always put those in the comments as well. Yes, the Java's good too. The Java Red, another great one. Decade, yes.
Yeah.
$200 a bottle, but Nish loves it. I'd pay $200 for some good tequila. I love tequila.
Yeah, there's plenty of tequila worth that price point. Not the Patron, but there's other stuff that is great. I think Patron just got that Grey Goose style treatment, and it just got bigger because of branding.
Yeah.
No, there's some great tequilas out there, and gosh dang, we got to do a tequila show. We got to have a whole episode just tequilas.
Yes, we do. But yeah, so we're really, really excited to have Rocky Patel coming on the show this Thursday. So guys, do me a favor. Please join us on Thursday, and please help us share it. Yes. Hamlet actually had 3 glasses of it after he told me they didn't like tequila.
Of course,
nice.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but we're really, really excited to have him on. Bourbon. I like bourbon.
Oh, bourbon
I
all
like
the time.
whiskey.
I think people talk more about whiskey and bourbon, or the same, I guess, in that sense, with cigars more than tequila. And I think the notes in tequila pair just as well, if not a little better sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of a really, really good silver tequila with a cigar. I think the freshness and the floraliness and that pepper you get from a young tequila, it has to be real tequila, none of that mixed up crap. Is fantastic. I'm not talking, taking big old gulps and shooting down. I'm talking, take a nice draw, take a sip of put in a shot glass and just take a sip at a time. It's fantastic. And it'll be at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
For Rocky Patel on Thursday, guys. So
please share the heck out of that one.
Please come on. Please share the hell out of it.
And I gotta say, back to the tequila for a second. A lot of people don't see it, other than you get your Jose Cuervo one time, get sick, and then get out of there. Don't drink Jose Cuervo.
Yeah.
The traditional, maybe.
If it's traditional, yes. If it's gold or silver, stay away from it.
Don't drink it. And that's where people go wrong, because you're absolutely right. It's just as good as any other sipping liquor out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I would, in a lot of cases, I like it better. I like a reposado by itself, no ice, no nothing, no lemon, none of that craziness, just by itself. And then the mixed drinks are awesome. Friggin' margaritas are amazing. Even though Frankie gets mad at me because I do like a blended one from time to time. Feel very manly with my blended margarita, by a pool.
You don't blend margaritas. You don't sip on Jaeger bombs. These are just things you don't do.
You sip on Jaeger bombs whenever you get a chance. Can't do tequila just to smell makes my knees weak. Oh, man. I think a lot of people go too hard with tequila real fast, and then all of a sudden it's in their brain. Never again. And I totally get that. Tequila will sneak up on you real fast.
Well, too many people, turn 21, and then they buy handles of Jose Cuervo, get super shit-faced on it, wake up the next morning feeling like death, and then they say, oh, I hate tequila. It's because you got mixed, though. It's not real tequila. That stuff is 51% tequila, 49% crap. That's what makes you sick. If you get a really good tequila, I'm not going to say you won't get hungover if you drink too much. I'm just saying you can have a much better time.
Oh, 100%. And then, yes, Isaac with his favorite drink, the banana daiquiri. Of course. No, I'm just kidding. No. But, yeah, no daiquiri for me either. What would you call blended margarita? That's not a margarita. What would you give it? It would just be a
slushy,
alcoholic slushy.
Yeah,
delicious. Then I love alcoholic slushies. Tequila slushy, patent. I got it.
Negative, sir.
Can't drink Bacardi 151. Can't walk after that. Or I can drink Bacardi 151. I just can't walk after.
Dean brings us something cool. Tequila is aged in Scotch and sherry and cognac barrels, 5 years and blended. You don't shoot this tequila. If you do it the last time, you get a glass from me. There's actually a small cask that you can purchase online. I forget the name of it, but it was really, really cool. You can basically take any kind of alcohol you want, put it in this barrel, and age it. And I think they said like every month or two that you age it in there is a year of aging.
That's impressive.
And it's a great way to take a silver tequila and age it in this charred oak barrel. It's a mini one. It'll hold one bottle, one standard size bottle. And, you just put it on the desk, comes with a little stand. And I've always wanted to try it. I just never had the opportunity to get it. And don't eat the worm. That's mezcal. That's different, but I understand where you're coming from.
Either way, don't.
That was how tears. Okay.
That's awesome. I've got to try that out.
Almond tequila.
What is almond tequila? I've not even,
I have never heard of it.
Because just like champagne only comes from the Champagne region, I always thought tequila is from tequila, and it comes from the agave nectar. And the only way to get pure tequila is just straight using agave as the main source, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this almond, that sounds fancy.
Hey, Mackenzie, what's going on? I am smoking the HVC 500 limited edition that I got from Luxury Cigar Club.
Mackenzie, I'm also here, but it's cool.
Nobody cares.
No one cares. No, I'm just kidding. Good to see you either way. Matt says I need to be mixed like a Wendy's Frosty. All right. Left a bottle of Peligroso tequila in my truck in the summer and it blew up. My truck smelled like tequila for months. Oh my God.
Imagine getting pulled over.
Like, I'm sore, officer. I haven't been drinking.
I haven't been drinking, officer.
It smells a little like tequila in here, sir.
What would a special guest like Alec Bradley's dad be? For me, honestly, people I would like to get on the show, I would love to get Skip Martin on the show. I would love to get Gus and Billy, the guys behind Viva La Vida Cigars on the show.
Yes.
Steve Saka, to get him on for a longer amount of time would be great.
It's a good one.
There's a lot of people I think would be fantastic guests.
One of my biggest ones I ever wanted to get was Rocky Patel. And we're about to do that Thursday. Again, 2:00 on Thursday, our time, Pacific Standard. Be on, please. Help us share the heck out of that. Again, the more people who watch live on Tuesday or on Thursdays, is the more guests we can bring in. Absolutely want to get Riste on.
Yeah, Riste would be cool too. Jocelyn Crawl Cigars, absolutely. Klaus Kellner, Davidoff. John just wants us to get just the high end of people on here.
I would love that too. You guys say, like, if he said yes to it, like, I would be, oh no, what about? Of course I would love that.
I will say I am a little bit intimidated talking to people from Davidoff, their booth they had the past few years, we've gone to IPCPR. Been super nice. Everybody's in suit and tie, and we're walking around in our t-shirts and shorts, kind of walking through with our sneakers, and it's like, maybe we shouldn't be in here.
Like, maybe we got to dress up for that day when we go talk to them. The Queen of England, of course. I want to get her on. I'm pretty sure she still smokes cigars.
Oh, absolutely.
No, she's ancient.
Absolutely.
What is she, like 3-4 centuries old now? Something like that. I don't know. Did she still have the Excalibur sword in her bedroom hanging up? Something like that? Yeah.
Absolutely. Cabo Wabo, I saw someone brought that up. I do like Cabo Wabo.
Yeah.
It's not my go-to tequila, but I do like it.
I know it's cheap, but I like Hornitos.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there's just like I like Jack Daniels, like a single barrel. It's not super expensive, and it's not the most high-end thing, but I really like it. There are tequilas that fall under that same kind of price range and age limits and that level of like, hey, this is nice to sip on. It's not going to be blow your mind every time. But the same way I like to sip on a whiskey, I sip on tequila.
Yep.
I think Frankie backs me up on that. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like multiple shows in the last couple weeks. If you've seen one review, then he gets old. Yeah, you know what, Matt? I agree. And, we were talking to some people about our show because, there's tons of shows going on. And, people might be getting burned out on Cigar Talk. Alec and Bradley were on somebody else's show the week before our show, and then they're on our show, and now they're going to be with Lord Puffer. And like you say, if you've seen one interview, you've seen them all. We all ask basically the same question. What cigars do you like? What comes behind this blend? What's coming up for you guys? How do you guys feel about the FDA? What do you guys think of IPCPR, PCA? How do you guys feel about TPE? We ask pretty much all the same questions. There might be a few here or there that might be a little different, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
If you've seen one interview, you've seen them all. So I totally get that, Matt.
Yeah. And we definitely try to do a little different, to our own aspects of what we do in the industry, which is just outside looking in, basically. I mean, we do our best to get to you guys the best knowledge, but we take it from a different angle, hopefully. And that's the kind of part we hope to keep fresh for you guys. But at the same time, yeah, I totally get that. If you wanted to watch someone in particular multiple times, probably just hopefully they do their own show kind of thing.
And I think that's something we've been working on, you guys, trying to work on. It's just hard to get in contact with people because, even though we're super, super proud of our show, we're still pretty small. Yeah. And, it's hard to get people on that haven't heard of us or, are too busy with their other stuff they got going on. That's why we've gotten a few guests that haven't really been in the cigar industry. If you guys go back, one of my favorite interviews was with Alexis Texas. She's not in the cigar industry. She's in a very different industry, yet she's a cigar smoker. So I think for me, interviews like that are a lot more fun. Maybe someone that loves cigars but isn't in the industry itself. For some people, they don't really care about that. They want to hear only industry people, reps, manufacturers, owners, blenders, shop owners, other influencers. But then there are some people that want to hear other people that aren't in the industry but still love cigars,
100%.
Which is why that's one of my favorite interviews we've ever done. And you guys could always go back and check that out.
Yeah, and we hope to do more of that. Like one day we will have we'll have Hellboy on here. Dang, what's his name?
Ron Perlman. Man, we were so close. We were like an hour from the show, and then his publicist was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, he has to do this dinner or something." So he couldn't do it. But man, getting him on would have been really cool.
I apologize, guys. We have this weird note right here where it says hi. Hide current comment. I'm sorry. That shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be affecting anything. But already did that. I'm not sure. Interview all the McWinners.
D. Snyder would be cool. We actually got to meet that guy.
Oh yeah.
My little brother, who was a huge fan of his. We were at a convention for horror, and he was there as a special guest signing autographs. So I was like, "Hey, Mike, got to go get this for Benjamin. You know, he'll absolutely love it." So he's like, "Okay, well, let's go." It was a little lull, and we went over and introduced ourselves. Hey, this is what we're doing here. We're representing one of our other shows, Girls Going Gin, and we talked to him about what it was. And then he just went off on conspiracy theories like for 30 minutes. There was a lion, and we're like, we're taking a boss time.
I was in heaven right there. I mean, to talk to someone you recognize like that and how much you love their stuff they do. I mean, and I'm not even the biggest fan of the family of his. And I was still in shock, like, man, we have a lot in common actually talking friggin' conspiracy theories. Because that's part of the reason why I even wanted to do Girls Gordon Gin. We produced that show as well. Was I love to learn about that stuff. I want to hear more about it, and I would like to see different aspects of that talk as well. So it was incredible to get to talk to him that one-on-one time.
Yeah, and I think we've been trying to do this, trying to get Ron Perlman to be on the show, and it's just taking a little bit of time. He's a busy guy, and we want to do him in a split screen with Emilio Rivera, who played the leader of the Mayans MC, because he's also a cigar smoker that we got to meet and talk to for a little while. And it's just hard to get them to be able to do stuff. So just know Alex Jones.
What? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I re-listened to his interview on the Joe Rogan podcast, and man, that dude is crazy. He's absolutely crazy, but it's entertaining crazy.
Okay, guys, I just got this as a pop-up real quick on my messenger. Abe said he would love to do the show tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So if you guys want to know more about Abe and Smoke Inn's Pay It Forward promotion, he'll be on tomorrow morning with Miguel at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That'll be 11 his time, so it'll be an hour before they have the sale go live. So make sure you guys tune into that tomorrow morning. It should be a lot of fun, a lot of very interesting talk with Abe tomorrow morning.
And absolutely, we got to get the Gannis back on. I think that's a must.
The one thing I regret, and it's only because we were so busy that day, was when they were out here, Peter and Anthony. If you guys don't know, we do this thing every year. It's called Cigar Fest, and it's just a small cigar event that we do out here in Bakersfield. We get usually 7 to 10 cigar reps that come out. We just do a sale, we do a dinner, we do some raffles and stuff. And they actually surprised us by coming all the way from Atlanta to California to be with us. Super awesome of them to do that.
It was incredible.
And I mean, we had no idea they were coming. Like he first said, "Oh yeah, we'll be there," and he was like, "Oh man, this happened, that happened, we can't make it." And I was like, I totally understand. Yeah. But I guess they were in cahoots with Trina, and they surprised us by being there. And the one thing I regret, we had a great time. I didn't get to sit down and talk to him because I was working the front door. Miguel was working the microphone and running around with people. Was that we couldn't do a brother versus brother review. That would have been so much fun. And I apologize to you guys that we were just so busy that we couldn't do it. But I guess they had gotten there the night before.
I had no idea.
Or something. It would have been fun to sit down and do a review, like something here at the club or something. What was that girl's name that was smoking the little cigarillo? She was fun. Joe?
Joe, yeah. Joe is actually one of the hosts for Girls Gordon Gin. And I would love to get her back on. I want to get Joe and Lauren on the show. Maybe not at the same time, because then it's just the same show. But hopefully individually. And right now, while we're social distancing, I'll have them call in still as well.
Yeah.
And we'll try to get some more morning guests too, for sure. Yeah, honestly, that was a highlight for that whole day.
Yes.
Right there. That was unbelievably awesome to see you guys in person and to get to talk to you. And next time we're doing that idea. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Dr. Caffey is somebody we're actually talking to right now to get on the show.
Yeah.
Robert Caldwell, that'd be a fun one too.
I wonder if he'd be up for it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm just going to start emailing people until I find the right emails. I don't even care if they get annoyed with me. Just until they get on the show. I'll tell them, then I'll leave them alone. How about that? Yeah, that'll be the deal. Oh, you don't want me to call or email you anymore? Maybe I'll just just be on the show and I'll stop. Whatever.
But yeah, you guys keep shouting out more people that you would like to see on the show. We're going to do our best to get some more of these people on. Now, obviously, because of their schedule, sometimes it might not be the podcast. Sometimes it might just be just a regular impromptu show. We hope you guys will tune in for those. We'll give you guys as much advance notice as we can beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah, just like we had to do with James when we went down for a 5-star tobacco and did some awesome sales on there. And I'm glad you guys liked that show. A lot of you tuned in, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do more stuff like that too.
Yeah, I love when we get to interview people and just stand and talk to them. Foundation. Yeah, that'd be a fun one too, Isaac. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's, along the lines with Skip. We're able to get James on when he's in town. Robert Downey Jr.
I don't even know if I could talk in that case. I'd be starstruck. Since, we make movies too. I don't even know where I'd start asking him questions. I'd be like, the entire time for an hour. And hopefully Frankie could carry it because I'd be lost. So yeah, you need to do a lot of work that episode.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably go back to back to school. Start there.
It's Back to School. That's the one you would go with, huh?
Yep.
The rich. No, he wasn't the rich roommate. He was just a roommate. He was a
nerd.
Yeah, he was a quirky roommate. I would go Revenge of the Nerds. He was one of the bullies.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I'm almost 100% guaranteed he was one of those bullies on that, if I remember correctly.
I remember from, what was it, Weird Science?
Weird Science. Sorry, no, Weird Science. Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
those freaking, gosh dang it, those comedies are blending together right now. I'm watching too many movies as it is.
You guys get tired of seeing your mugs?
I get tired of seeing this.
I can't tell you, Alex, for the longest time, I could not go back and watch our stuff. Like, I did not want to see myself until he's like, dude, you got to watch it. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing wrong. You got to watch it. So yeah, that took me a while.
It's really hard. I don't like listening to my own voice, so it's hard to listen to the podcast. I got to get better audio on there anyway, so I apologize for that.
Arnold would be fun to have on, just so he could rip on us.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. I would be fine with that. Oh, you guys can't smoke in your own home? Oh, what's wrong with you? I can't do an Arnold accent.
Let's see where else.
But we need his brands. Yeah,
get Isaac Salazar. He's rad.
That guy's pretty hardcore. I don't know if we can get him on the show. It's too cool. Actually, he was willing to hang out with us for a little bit when we had the studio. That was cool. You guys got to watch that one again. Once this is all done, it's all just going to sit in front of the camera and talk. All these like virtual herfs are cool and all, but I miss being in a room with everybody.
Yeah.
I miss seeing you guys face to face. Want to see what Bob's up to. I'm going to give that guy a call later. Just Wayne. See how he's doing. Wayne. Gosh, it's crazy.
We don't have a lot of protocol here in California. We have two of his blends. Okay. But again, it goes all back to that D-license stuff. Popularity of the cigar in this part of the country. It's hard to get some of that stuff. I think that's why we still have yet to get Haram and Solomon in, more of the protocol stuff, line of duty, warfighter, that kind of stuff. It's a little harder to get cattle baron. A little harder to get some of that stuff here. So that guy has some was cool too.
Heck yeah.
Hey, maybe we'll do a Zoom, or we can do how many people on this?
I thought we got to do a test. I have no idea. We could get at least like 6, I believe. I believe we go up to 8 at a time. And I would love to do like a call-in show. If you guys are up for it, we'll let you know ahead of time, maybe like a Saturday. And I'll put the link there. You just go follow the link, and we'll bring everyone in little by little.
And if we do that, what we can do is let everybody know ahead of time what we're going to smoke. Everybody can get that cigar, and we can all smoke it together and kind of give our opinions on it.
Maybe the end of this month, then we should do that. Maybe end of this month, sorry, end of May. We should just do it. You guys let me know. Hey, Cafe, how you doing?
How you doing today, sir?
Glad to see you. We were just talking about it, actually.
We were just talking about you. Who says rad anymore? Only the most raddest of people can still say the word rad, and it's still very popular here in California. So, yeah, that's definitely what it is.
The word rad is, in fact, rad here. It's also totally tubular and surf party USA.
That's right.
I believe it's all of those things mixed into one. Gosh, I don't even surf. I'm not allowed to say any of these cool stuff. I'm terrible at it.
Benjamin Holt. We've been trying to get them on the whole family.
Oh.
So yeah, definitely they're definitely on that list. Oh, see, I dropped a few names and they show up. Put together a cigar ship. Should everyone I'm in. Okay, yeah, awesome.
I like it. It's a great idea. We'll love to get you on the show sometime, whenever you want to. Let us know. And then, do you guys hear Groovy anymore? The only time I hear Groovy is when I'm watching Army of Darkness, and he says it in the movie. That's it. And then, grew up in Dana Point. All right, there you go.
I've been there, done that.
And then you got the this isn't even Mohawk anymore. This is just long hair that's longer on top than it is on the sides. I need to fix this. I miss things being open. I miss businesses. I miss the option of like, oh, let's go watch the movie, and then saying, nah, I don't really feel like it today. We'll go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or like, instead of order, we'll go to this restaurant or something. Or hey, my buddy wants to go hang out at Denny's at 1 a.m. Gosh, I'm going a little stir crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So when all this is done, I cannot wait to start patronizing some of the restaurants and other close stuff. So end of rant right there.
You guys, we are at our hour, so we want to thank you guys so much for sticking with us. We've actually gone over our hour, so
just a little bit.
Like I said, we had a lot to talk about today. So thank you guys very much for all those people that you guys want us to try to see to get interviews with. We'll definitely get on that, see what we can make happen.
Yeah.
As a quick recap, today I smoked the HVC 500 limited edition that I got through Luxury Cigar Club. Uses a Corojo 99 wrapper from Jalapa, undisclosed varietal, also from Jalapa as the binder. And the filler is Criollo 98 and Criollo 99 from Jalapa and Esteli. Mike, what did you smoke?
I had, it's already done now, the Master from Ventura Cigar Company's Archetype line. Go check them out in half an hour, guys, on Ventura Cigar Company's page.
And you guys, recap everything else. We didn't get to this yet. This Saturday, Miguel's birthday. We're going to be doing more giveaways. So if you guys want to win some stuff, make sure you guys join us Saturday. We're going to have some great stuff. We got some fun Joe Estate stuff. We got some cigars. We got some swag. So if you guys want to win some stuff, tune in on Saturday. Rocky Patel will be on this Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget, you guys can get some great deals on some Rocky Patel stuff if you guys are in the market for that. Abe will be on tomorrow morning now with Miguel at 8 a.m. For Great American Morning. We're talking about the Pay It Forward promotion that he's going to be doing starting at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, going through noon Eastern Standard Time Friday. So get all your questions answered about that. Let's make this a good promotion for him.
100%.
Excuse me. And last but not least, of course, want to wish a happy birthday to Kim, also known as the Smokini. If you guys haven't checked her out on Instagram yet, go check her out. Gorgeous, fantastic, amazing woman who loves cigars, who loves drinking, and who is just a fantastic person. I'm really happy to call her a friend. Saturday we'll be on at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's our normal time for Saturday show.
Yeah, Patrick. And because you said you're new, yeah, we do Tuesdays at this time, 11:30 a.m. Thursdays at 2 p.m. or as close as we can, depending on our guest, and Saturdays at 7 p.m.
At every end of the month, on the last Saturday show of the month, we do a giveaway for our Facebook supporters, for our Patreon supporters, and then we do a couple giveaways also for people watching live. All you got to do to win those is answer some questions. First one to answer it will win a prize. So you guys want to join in for that? That'll be a lot of fun. But we're going to do another one this Saturday, even though it's the first Saturday of the month because it's his birthday. So let's make it a good birthday for him, you guys. Same rules that apply for my birthday that apply for his birthday. We will not start doing giveaways till we get 50 people minimum watching. We got to that pretty quick on my birthday once you guys heard we were giving away stuff. So let's do it again.
Is it weird I forgot about my birthday when all this came up?
Yeah.
It's a little weird. But you know what? I'm so excited for the next couple episodes. It blows my mind. This is going to be a great week for cigar stuff. Guys, please tune in as much as you can because, man, I'm just too excited. This is as close to the best birthday as I can get being stuck at home. There's been some great gifts already. Thank you guys so much for joining us all this.
Yeah, absolutely. But with that being said, you guys, we'll let you guys get back to your Tuesday. We've got some work to take care of. So we will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Don't forget, you guys, with Abe from Smoke In, talking about his Pay It Forward program. So we will see you guys then. Y'all take care. You have a good one. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Stay safe, guys. Have a good one.
That's the thing, animal.